Hi there, my name is Bobak, and I'm doing challenge 36 for this week, that is only drinking fair trade, organic, local roasted coffee. It seems simple, right? But already drink fair trade organic coffee, so what's the big deal in switching to a locally roasted one? It's a big deal during the pandemic in the phase twos to switch from a normal brand that is Locum Coffee. Here it is. To a fair, and this is a fair trade one, to a roasted coffee that is an organic one. Okay, today I decided to make some Bridget coffee, the organic roasted coffee for my housemate. He's a bit skeptical about the environmental benefits and he thinks maybe it is not worth it because Bridget coffee that is organic is a little bit more expensive compared to other fair trade coffees that are not organic. So let's try it. Let's see what happens, how it goes. Okay, it's the middle of the week, and I was searching about the environmental benefits of using and drinking fair trade organic locally roasted coffee like Bridgehead, and I found out that they support many different programs like Youth Services Bureau SLIBAU, where over 750 people raise a total of almost $250,000 to support two emergency youth shelters and transitional long-term housing apartments for cities' most vulnerable population, and finally the Refresh program of Ottawa Food Banks that provides fresh produce to community food banks during the winter month, to name a few. So it's going to help the reduction of litter during the city when we help the vulnerable population in our hometowns or in our towns that we live. By helping at-risk and homeless youth get off and stay off the streets, the amount of litter can decline significantly, which in turn is good for the environment. The Refresh program of OFB helps local organic growers with their fruit and vegetable production, which is in turn donated to food bank and help feed our city's most vulnerable over the long winter months. By helping to keep local producers in business, Bridgehead is helping to employ people in our local economy, and in turn donates a portion of its proceeds back to our community. When you buy fair trade certified coffee, you get coffee grown with biodiversity, conservation, and sustainability in mind. Fair trade also enforces standards that ensure water use efficiently, no deforestation takes place, and farmers scale up on farm biodiversity. Coffee farmers only receive a small portion of the retail price of their crop, but fair trade farmers have protection as there is a minimum price guaranteed to them, even when commodity prices fluctuate. Additionally, for every pound of fair trade coffee sold, producers get 20 cents back, which they can reinvest into community development initiatives and sustainability programs, and every member has an equal voice on how to use the money. Okay, I want to talk about another environmental benefit of using Bridgehead, that is a fair trade, organic, locally roasted coffee. Bridgehead is committed to supporting small time coffee and tea growers in global communities and supporting local communities. Each of their 19 coffee houses has a monthly outreach budget to support a range of community events and programs. So I believe that this company is an ethical company that supports environment and sustainability program. with brewed tea and coffee and ground coffee gift cards or gift baskets. Some of the amazing programs Bridgehead has supported in the last 36 months are Friends of Earth and USAN Bureau, Sleep Out, or Ottawa Food Bank. So, about the Friends of Earth program that is supported by Bridgehead, that is a sustainable ethical company. It was a project aimed at raising funds for sustaining and growing the bee population in national capital region. As we know, the global population of bumblebees has been declining over the past few decades. Bumblebee in Canada are key pollinators for many native plants and are more effective pollinators than introduced honeybees for specific crops like tomatoes. There are more than 40 species of bumblebees across Canada, but the numbers are rapidly declining and they are in danger of extinction. It's mind blowing that by making the switch to locally roast organic coffee, I can directly impact the long term sustainability of an entire species. Okay, it's end of the week. I quite like Bridgehead coffee and using and drinking fair trade organic locally roasted coffee. And appreciate the environmental and socio-economic impact of brewing locally sourced organic fair trade coffee from roaster who truly cares about their community and environment. Although it was marginally more expensive than regular brew of coffee from other chains that I shall go unnamed, I convinced my skeptical housemate to try a cup of their coffee. At first, he was preoccupied with the increased cost per cup, but after trying it and discussing the environmental and socio-economic impact this one small brewer is making, he too has become a convert. So this challenge has opened my eyes to buying local and the far-reaching implications of this decision. I highly recommend making this switch today using the Fairtrade organic locally roasted coffee and join me for a cup of coffee.